Hey Jay Carney, welcome back to another video. Well, it's not gonna be welcome back because y'all haven't been welcome in a long time. I haven't posted in a long time, simply due to high school and simply due to things that I've been doing behind the scenes. I'm probably dried out now, but this is my Hidden Hills house. This is a new joiner's estate that I am working on, and I've been working on it for a long time, and it's finally complete. And without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started into it. So when we first come over here, we had parking spaces in the front because when guests come over here, they just park right here and stuff like that. So we got some signs for it, and then it's like a little walkway through here. And then when you come this way is our driveway. Of course, I did renovate it. I pre-recorded something else, but how it looked before, but I changed it and the audio was kind of trash. So yeah, this is the gate. And this is how it looked when you first come in. Over here is like the patio from like the gym and stuff, because the gym is in there. And then as you come down here, we have a super long driveway. The driveway is super long, but the cars and stuff is over there. That's where I keep the cars. And we're gonna go ahead and start by going in. So when you first walk in, you are greeted by the welcoming. Yeah, the storage room is in here. We just have like a little storage thing, as y'all seen earlier. And then we have a little Lazy Susan shoe version of it. You know, you spin them around in your shoes. A whole bunch of decoration. I really love this family portrait thing I got. I don't have all the decals in the house, so if you see some things that's used the same again, just be careful of that. But we have our name right here, the joiners, and then we have these custom stairs that I have been in love with. I originally thought this idea in the old house that I did a long time ago. Y'all never got that video, but that video is recorded as well, and I just kept them in this house. And yeah, I really love them. When you come over here, this is just the guest bathroom. There's nothing really special in here. This is just how it looks. Right here we have a bathtub, you know, just in case guests have babies and stuff like that. They use this bathtub. It's a walk-in shower, nothing special. It's a little bit fancy, but we have soap in there for everyone to use. Oh, my bad. Then we have the toilet area right here. Didn't put any decals in there, but yeah, this is the bathroom and this little vanity thing that I really like. When we come from right there, we had a basement right here, but there's nothing really in there because I didn't have enough plot data for that. Come over here, this is the dining room with our custom chairs. We have this vaulted ceiling kind of thing, ceiling decorations, and then the chairs are sittable. Very nice. I could do a YouTube tutorial on them if you want to one day, but yeah, this is the vanity. This is where I keep all the pottery. It's a confetti collection. And then over here is what I like to call the contemplation room. It's just a room to think. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but yeah, it's just like a little memory room. We keep our photo yearbooks and all that stuff in this room. It's just a room to really sit here and think and stuff. We got like a little guitar you could play. I did have a custom one of these, but they just added this in the game, so I deleted my custom one and just put that in the game. But it was bigger than that. And when you come in this hallway, there's nothing in that room because I don't really need that extra space. But when you come in here, it's like the mudroom bathroom. Nothing really special about that in there like that. And then back here is the mud room, and then we're gonna circle back to the laundry and stuff. But yeah, this is the mud room. This is how the mud room look for the ones that don't see. And then we walk in here, and this is the garage. I don't really use the garage like that. I don't put too much stuff in here because, you know, we really don't need the extra space. Over here we have the attic once you come up those stairs, and the kids' dollhouse and old toys are packed away in here, as well as Christmas decorations and other holiday decorations because we don't use them all year round. And my kids kind of outgrew this stuff, so it's just up here in the storage room. So we come back to the front room. We have two-way stairs. We're gonna go upstairs later, but once you come in here, this is like the main hallway that is like the main fork of the house. This keeps the house together. This is like the glue in the middle. This is the hallway that you use to go to almost every room in the house. But for example, in here is the main living room. Now, I wanted to just keep it canvas color. Like, I just wanted everything to be white as far as furniture, because no one really sits in here like that. I don't even know why I have a TV in here, because we don't really sit in here like that. This isn't the living room really for sitting. You could sit in here and just like relax or whatever, but it's not really used for that. I don't really like everybody on this furniture. And then we have these super tall ball plants that are very nice and very rare. You know, it's a very nice symbol of art when it comes to designing this living room, and like, you know, just a little bit of plants in here. Then when you come in here, this is the kitchen, and you know, like I said, it also leads to the kitchen over here too. We have the refrigerator, the commercial refrigerator. It was a door refrigerator, but I didn't have access to the refrigerator. It was like harder to access. And then we have a commercial microwave or whatever like that. And then it's roll around island. So if I had to roll this all the way over there and stuff like that, or it's just a little spot to store my stuff in so it don't be all on the island. And then over here we have like where the kids get ready for school. So the kids will probably make their cereal over here and stuff like that. And their chores and stuff are up there. Here's a better look at them. The chores and some daily quotes and stuff like that. I really love the ceiling out here. It was very timely, but the outcome was very worth it. Then over here we have the commercial sink, Farmhill sink, and just a dish station. This is where I wash the dishes. The dishwasher is right here. It's connected to the commercial oven, and y'all, I just love this oven. Like, this is like my dream kitchen. This is where I would love to like work at and stuff. It's just very nice, very modern, but yet traditional and rustic. And then in here you have the sunroom with a fan and some more windows on the roof. This custom couch and some recliners just to relax, and then you get a good view of the backyard and stuff. And you know, while we out here, I'm gonna show y'all the backyard later. While we in the kitchen, I'm gonna show y'all the pantry. So I'm still stocking up the pantry, trying to figure out, but this is the pantry. It's also high ceiling. We got one big window at the top. We got some grocery bags and drinking water, storage, some collectible appliances, confetti theme, just like the pottery up there. Beverage refrigerators, a mini fridge for my coffees and stuff. We got another mini fridge for like the milk. It's especially for milk and creams and stuff. And some coffee. I found these decals on this thing called Free Pick, and pick with a K, not a C and a K, but you know, yeah, I got them from there. So if you want any custom like snack decals, go on there, hit them up, and they got some pretty cute and, you know, nice ones that you could put in your Not even just a pantry, like anything that you need in the house, like essentials and stuff. And then we have a lot of these like little cutting boards and stuff like that. And yeah, I really love the pantry. I'm still stocking up in here, but I really love the fact that we have high ceiling. Don't mind that motorcycle that just went by. Then we got a fruit basket, a fruit cart for the garden that's outside when I pick the gardens and fruits. Then over here is the laundry where we were just at and stuff like that. So we have a definition for each of the appliances because, you know, I don't know why Bloxburg designed them like that, but it's like they're kind of like the same. The only difference is like those two buttons that are right there. And then, you know, that's really it. But yeah, this is the laundry. You got the little, I love these little decals that I put, like, you know, the laundry room and stuff like that. We also got one for the mud room. We got the keys and the coats, you know, stuff like that. If y'all need any help on how to do anything custom in this house, just comment down below. But you come out this back door. This is the back door. And this is where the carport is at, and it leads to the backyard. So we just came from that garage and the attic is up there. But no, that's actually a closet upstairs right there. But when you come in here, we had the vintage Rolls Royce that I don't really drive no more. And this is just a garage that I put all the outside essentials and stuff at. So we really not going to be in there like that. And then out here is the rest of the driveway. This is where I keep all the cars at. The limo is parked right there. It's usually in the front where the guest parking is at. But yeah, I just parked it in the driveway. And then we got the rest of the family cars. Everything is kitted out tan with orange insides. What I really love about it. And then we got the back porch and, you know, stuff like that. It's really nice. I really love it. And we are in Lakeview, so you can see the mountains and stuff in the back. And then, you know, we come over here. This is like where the grassy area of the backyard is at, because everything else of the yard is concrete. And we just have like a little creek back here. And, you know, the trampoline and swing. My kids don't really be outside like that, so it's really nothing to do out here like that. We come to this hallway, and it gets more artsy. Down here is where you get the access to like the basement. And then over here is, I don't know, just some monuments. I really love the decals and stuff, and really adds a lot of beige to the house. This is a beige kind of house. I really love this house. And then I love the concrete flooring I added to this hallway. And then when you come in here, I do have a floor pattern, but it's not showing right now. But y'all will see that when we do a role play. I do have a role play family. You guys will meet them very soon. Y'all will meet them very soon when they come up here. And yeah, we got some other decals. We got some art. We got work from home, which is basically what I do. I work from home. I'm a sales consultant. I design houses. I do all that. And then, you know, we got the vanity, the office vanity. I keep all my trophies in here, my accomplishments, the paper shredder. It looks very mean. And then we have the printer, some wine glasses for when I'm just stressed out. You know, I'm at work. I just want a little drink. Sit back here, write on my little diary. I'm gonna say diary. And then I also got these custom chairs. They're not sittable, unfortunately. They're just for decoration. Then it has its own half bathroom, so I could just sit in here, take a poop, run the toilet, do work. You know, it's convenient for me. And then you come over here, the rest of the hallway. I really love these little sculptures I have. I don't know if y'all noticed them, but yeah, these are just some little artistic sculptures. And then in here we have the at-home gym. It looks kind of plain in here because I don't have the full maximum skill required to have every single piece of equipment, but this is just what I'm working with. And then we have a fan in here for natural air to cool yourself down while you're running on a treadmill trying to get rid of that big back that you have that's been back there for years and you ain't do shit about it. Yeah, you know, that takes a lot. That takes a toll on your mental, so you know you got to work it out some way. Over here is the yoga area. We have a you know, if we want to watch yoga while doing yoga, you know. And then over here we got a drink. We got some protein powder. We have the mini fridge with cool drinks. And this is the patio I was talking about, y'all. See, we could just go out here, relax in the sun after you done worked all that stress off of you. And yeah. So now we are back in the hallway. And we are in the master bedroom. So this master bedroom is like really huge. It's big as a house itself. When you come in here, this is the master suite bedroom. And we have a little massage table right there. You just lay there and get a massage. I call some masseuses to come, you know, and massage us if we need it, or I massage my wife there whenever she need it. You know, her back hurt, and I got that. I handle all that. Ain't nobody doing that for me, but that's what I do for her. Then we got the toilet over here. I keep books on that little nightstand, so then I could do some little word searches on the toilet. We have a 2-person shower and a little sitting area, you know, just for the handicap, or like if somebody hurt themselves, they just had to sit down and take their shower. It's very convenient. And then we have the bathtub. I really like this bathtub. It's kind of shaped like Superman. And then over here is the vanity area. I know some people say this kind of confuses them because it's like it's on the counter. But yeah, that's the idea of it. It's very modern, very boxy. And then we got like a big portrait mirror right here to, you know, fully check your body out before you leave the house. And then over here is like the back door to the garden and stuff like that. Y'all see that later after we go through the suite. And then in here is the master closet. I'm gonna give you guys a good look at the master closet. We have my wife. This is my wife's size of the closet. We have her Birkin bag. She still got some more Birkin bags on the way. But yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, really, because if you come on my side of the damn closet, her boxes are on my side of the closet, taking up my damn space. So what do we have here? Just a whole bunch of storage. This is the closet, and we also have a back door to go to the backyard and stuff like that. I will be showing the backyard last. We also had a hamper with the dirty clothes and stuff like that in there. And yeah, that's the master closet. And when you come in here, this is the actual master suite. And I really like the yellow couches that I put in here. It kind of like goes with the painting and the art and stuff. And yellow is my favorite color. So I just wanted some kind of like color in the house to kind of make the house a little more lively. I didn't want to put too much in this space because it is the bedroom. I don't want to look at too much like a living room and stuff like that. But this is where the other hamper at. This is where her hamper at. We just put her hamper in here. Just because, you know, she wake up and put her little clothes in there. But then we got the entertainment center with the PS5. The controllers are in the drawer somewhere. But yeah, we also have another door that goes to the backyard. You get a good view of the yard. And when you wake up, it's sunlight coming out from the side. You just wake up with sun. That might not sound exciting to some of you, but I like the sun. I don't know about y'all, but I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and show the backyard now. I am in somebody else's neighborhood, so I can't change the time. But at nighttime, this looks absolutely beautiful. So you walk all the way to the backyard. You had a door that, you know, we would just set to get to my bedroom. And then we have the corn maze, or like the crops. This is what I was talking about. That little basket in the kitchen. This is where I collect them, and I put them in that basket that was in the pantry. And then out here we have the pool, mostly concrete. Another massage table. The jacuzzi. And then we got this cobblestone slide right there. And then we have the grill area, and then like the seating lounge area is very white, very clean. And we got this piece of brick oven, the grill, and a sink to wash your hands outside. Then we got this other walkway. All this stuff look nice at night. And then we got another walkway that leads right back to where we at in the secondary garage. Now we have completed the first level of the house, and now we're gonna go to the second level. So when you come up to the second level, we got these nice curved stairs. They're very steep, but you know, that's just how I like them. And then, you know, we right back at the entrance and stuff like that. We got these custom chairs up here. And then when you come in here, we just have like a sitting lounge for guests and stuff, a family computer for the guests to use, for everyone to use. Even though my kids had their own computer, but you know, just for everybody. And this is the guest room. This is where Grandma Jessica or Grandpa Tobias lives at when they come over for the holidays, or when they just want to come over. This is where they'll stay at when they spend the night and spend time with their grandchildren. Now, like I said, the decals are all the same. Some of them are still the same because I'm still putting stuff in. But yeah, this is their bed. This is where they sleep at. Very clean in here. When we come in the bathroom, this is how the bathroom looks. There's some of that stuff is still in here because they was just here last Christmas, and I just let them leave their stuff here, so then when they come over here the next time, they don't have to worry about repacking up every single damn thing. They just come over here. This is like their second home. They're always welcome. Then we had the walk-in shower in there, and then we got the bathtub up here, and that toilet is right here. And then they got a big ass closet. This is that window I was talking about earlier. Yeah, we on top of the garage, and this is like, you know, it's both of their. It's just both of their sides. They just put their extra clothes that they cleaned out their house, and they just threw their stuff here. So then when they stay here, they could just keep all their stuff in here. But you know, other guests can live here, but it is monitored and stuff like that. But yeah, now when you come over here, this is where Kaylani and Tobias' room is at, and this is Kaylani's room. She has an Oreo themed room, a humidifier, and all kind of stuff a teenage girl can have. But she a preteen, but you know, like she just hit middle school or whatever. But you know, it's just everything she can have. And then we have all her favorite music artists. She loved Brent Faiyaz, and you know, we got the best flag in here. And then, you know, some more artists. Who that? Chris Brown, Drake, Rihanna, Beyonce. Yeah, the humidifier is actually workable. I forgot to recolor the smoke, so we're not gonna use that for now. But yeah, this is a custom Oreo bed. Both of them have food themed rooms, so I would just let that go out here. And then we have this door with like her robe hanging out on the back. Both of them have polka dot robes. He has a yellow one, she has a hot pink one. And this little storage cube thing that I put. And she has a two-way closet. And then they both share a bathroom, but they both have their own vanity. So like, you know, they both have their own sink, their own shit is right here. This is his side of the sink, obviously. And then this is her side of the sink. You know, she got her little nail polish, hair straightener, and yeah, they both have their hampers and stuff up here for when it's laundry day. And then this is where the utilities are. They have a tub, they have a shower, and you know, everything they need is in here. And the restock is all downstairs. Then in here is a closet. Boy, I'm about out of breath. I need to me some water. Hold on. Yep, this is his closet. His shoes is over here. He got some Louis Vuitton shoes, Jordans, stuff like that. And now this is his room. Now I really love his room. He got, what's his name? Now that's one of the official SpongeBob. Looking at him every morning, he wake up. Got some Lil Wayne, Kendrick, all that stuff up there. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but we do have like some cup nightstands. You see how his nightstands are cups, and then like her nightstands are Oreos. Yeah, I got some big kids, so you know, just you'll know when you figure that when you see him. He has a burger bed. This is his PC area. He has his own PC box. Got TK up there. PS5 like she had it. This is a French fry nightstand with the condiment sleeping bags, the seashell chair, of course, because it is kind of like bikini bottom-ish. That is it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, you know, to and put on the notifications for whenever the hell I decide to post, because I don't be posting that much. But from here on now, I do have a roleplay family, so you know, it will be most likely that I will be role playing now, especially since I do have a finished house and I have a better device to record on. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.